Hello there, I'm Houston.
I'm Landry.
And we are Multiverse Monday, a geeky YouTube channel that does
Geeky things.
Geeky things. I would say so. I'd
say to the world that it's classified as geeky stuff.
I would.
Today's episode. So last episode.
We didn't have a last episode. This is the first episode. And it's very important because we have tried to create a first episode 3 times. It's kind of funny.
So
sad,
our
funny.
first episode was a Marvel ranking of every movie.
Woo!
Hour long.
Was not going to work.
So
then we decided to reach the Kenobi show.
Yeah, a pre-finale Kenobi show episode. We were like,
let's do it. But
I got sick.
Couldn't upload it. Sad.
So yeah.
And so here we are, and we're excited.
So this is now technically our post-finale episode, but it's probably going to be our first episode.
We are going to be answering 5. Well, no, we're not going to answer anything. We're going to be talking about 5.
We're going to be discussing 5 unanswered questions.
Questions from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to kick us off with number 1?
Yeah. So number 1. Why did Reva hunt down Luke Skywalker in such an aggressive way?
We're very serious about this. We have no idea. We learned in episode 5 that she learned that, Luke Skywalker, he's on Tatooine. He's kind of important.
I'm going to go kill him.
Yeah, that was confusing.
So my theory on it is that...
Oh, theories. I love me some theories.
She figured out, or somehow maybe, that Luke was... Because she knew he was Anakin Skywalker.
Uh-huh.
Maybe somehow she knew, she had figured out Luke was last name Skywalker and hunted him because he's Anakin's son. I don't really know why she would hunt him down like that.
Well, you see, she doesn't know that Luke is Anakin.
Because no one really knew it, right?
No one knew.
That was the whole point.
That's the whole point. So there's no way she could have known. So there was no point to going after Luke at all and trying to kill him. Oh, by the way, congrats to Owen and Beru for being total gangsters with those little blasters. That was awesome.
Yes.
That was crazy. Okay, question number 2. How does Reva keep surviving all these stab wounds?
And how does anyone keep surviving all these stab wounds?
Honestly. Only person to ever die of a stab wound in Star Wars is Qui-Gon Jinn.
The one character. Why does it have to be Qui-Gon Jinn?
Because he's awesome. That's why. And so we just threw that one in because it's funny.
And, side note, Qui-Gon Jinn being back in the...
Liam Neeson! Yes!
So that was really cool. And the way they kept making it seem like the episode was over, and then they add something new, and then it was like, okay, the episode's over, and then they added something else, and then eventually to Qui-Gon Jinn coming back, as Liam Neeson, and
Obi-Wan riding his camel thing off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Heroic.
So, question number 3.
Will there be a Reva spin-off show?
So I thought about it a little bit, and I think yes.
Ooh, a yes.
Because why in the world? I've noticed you're not telling me.
You're not. Why?
So,
why?
So.
I'm sorry.
I just feel like there's going to be, because I feel like her character is so became so interesting towards the end. At first, she seemed like this kind of overly aggressive inquisitor, power hungry. Mm-hmm. But then it developed into, she was one of the younglings that Anakin killed.
Stabbed.
He thought he killed her.
Well, turns out she
didn't.
And then tried again, failed. So.
Yeah. And her kind of her quick character progression, I think people are going to want to know more, and I think, which is why I think there will be, especially the way that it ended with her becoming good-ish. I think there will be I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to say there will be, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Reva spinoff show.
Okay. Well, I'm going to present the total opposite of what you just said, and I really don't want there to be a Reva spin-off.
Okay.
And it's nothing to do with the actress. I think she's great.
Right.
And, there's been some racist stuff
Yeah.
going on, which is not okay.
That's
it's
that
not
they've
okay,
attacked
people.
her with.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. Okay. And well,
Why that's everyone's first go-to when they're attacking someone who's not white is,
yeah. It's kind of weird. But
Yeah.
Not right. But anyways, I think the character is interesting. But I feel like it would just be Obi-Wan Kenobi with a different face, because on the run Force user is probably some more Inquisitor business. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's already been done to death, which is saying something because it's kind of a new concept. Jedi Fallen Order, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars Rebels, and now maybe this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. I hadn't even really thought about it like that.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, even though I'd be happy if it happens, but I don't think it's necessary. I'll put it that way. It's not necessary, which is probably why I think it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Also, she doesn't play a huge part in the movies at all because she's not in them.
She's not in them. That's something that yeah.
Yeah.
That's another reason I had thought that maybe she would be, is because, she's seemed like she was a fairly main character, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what they do.
See.
I think they're probably still deciding, to be honest,
Yep.
whether they're going to do it or not.
Yeah.
Depending on the feedback, the ending feedback of her character at the end of Kenobi, because I know that most people didn't like her character.
Yeah.
But and most people, it was just they didn't like her character.
Yeah.
Not the actors.
The actress did fine. She did
Right.
really
No,
well.
I thought I thought the actress did really well for what she was told to do.
Yeah.
But then towards the end, I think she actually became a more likable character.
Yeah.
So
I felt some sympathy.
We'll
'Cause when
see.
she's about to kill Luke, she's just like, oh my gosh, I'm just as bad as Darth Vader. Look, it's me now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was really cool. Unanswered question number 4. Will there be an Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2?
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Big one, because you can't give us Qui-Gon Jinn.
And then say, that's it.
The end! No, there has to be more to it. Like, we've got, an extra 10 years, I think?
Yeah.
And so, what happens during then? He can't just, be with Qui-Gon Jinn as a ghost. What happened in A New Hope? That's a kind of a plot hole
Yeah.
that can be fixed.
Because there's
by
a lot of
Season 2.
time between the events of Obi-Wan Kenobi and then the events of A New Hope.
Yep.
So,
I think it's about 10 years, maybe.
yeah.
No, maybe 7. I don't know.
Wow. He aged quite a lot. He aged quite a lot in 10 years.
Yeah. Whoa, Obi-Wan, you did not age well.
just he's looked good for a long time. Then in those 10 years, just rapidly declines.
I think it's the fact that he's been seeing ghosts, man, keeping him up at night.
Yeah.
Seeing Qui-Gon Jinn, the only character to actually die from a stab wound in Star Wars. Let me create a little list here. Reva, Grand Inquisitor. I think Darth Maul counts, even though he was kind of chopped in half.
Yeah. Because
anyone who's suffered anything from a lightsaber, they'll be fine. Oh, Kylo Ren got stabbed in Rise of Skywalker. Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen the movie
yet, Kylo Ren gets stabbed, and it's stupid how it fixes itself.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She's like,
Force heal.
The
power of love.
Yeah. It wasn't. Well,
Force
apparently,
stuff.
they're cousins. Apparently, I saw someone say they were cousins. That Kylo Ren and Rey were cousins. Like if you actually look at the
amount of incest in this franchise.
Yeah.
Oh,
George Lucas, dirty.
I mean, of course, he didn't write the sequels, but
still dirty.
dirty mind, George. Dirty mind.
So unanswered. Question number 5.
Wait, we didn't even answer question number 4, did we? No, we didn't.
No,
wait, we're not supposed to. We're just supposed to talk about it.
Yeah,
we're
not really answering it because we just it's an unanswered question.
We're just talking about it. So, do you think there will be a season 2 of Kenobi?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I gotta agree. I think
it's got to be surrounded by. It's got to have a lot of Qui-Gon Jinn in it.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't make any sense
Yeah,
if
'cause
there wasn't.
the reason-
Because I feel like the whole point of that ending was not just to be like, oh, Qui-Gon Jinn, cool, okay. It was to like, that felt like the teasing for a new, like, I don't know, yeah, for like continuing that, I guess. So.
Yeah, I totally see that as well, because in the Clone Wars, Qui-Gon Jinn learns how to become a Force ghost. He's like maybe the first one to do it. I think that's lore accurate. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think in Revenge of the Sith, Yoda even tells Obi-Wan. No, he totally tells Obi-Wan that
I'm going to train you, right?
Yeah,
How to do it. I watched
Qui-Gon's-
Revenge of the Sith the other day.
Qui-Gon's gonna teach Obi-Wan how to become a Force ghost
Yeah.
in the afterlife, which is really cool. And so I would like to see Obi-Wan go through that process.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a totally different kind of story, but
And then we know he
still.
does because we
know what happens, but we don't know how, and I want to see the how. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Unanswered question number 5, and this one's kind of a silly one,
It's
but
still a legitimate question,
it's a legitimate question. Where the heck does Darth Vader get his helmet?
Yeah, and his
see it
and his
literally-
breathing, like his breathing
His whole
mechanic,
apparatus.
and yeah,
his breathing apparatus. Like, where does he get it? Like, we see in the finale that,
it's clearly busted up.
yeah, Obi-Wan goes full out samurai. And just
Yeah.
goes, shink.
So
And-
yeah,
Ugh.
and then but then the next scene with Darth Vader after the fight,
Yeah.
he's just perfectly fine again.
Perfectly fine again. Like, and
Talking
he's
to Palpatine, so.
talking to Palpatine about like.
Speaking of, Palpatine's back. apparently,
Palpatine's
so-
back. And you're just talking to Palpatine about anxiety, you know? You seem anxious, Lord Vader.
Yeah,
Man, I have my stress.
as if they have a normal relationship. I did see something that said Palpatine intentionally makes it to where Vader like is itching all the time, to where he's like always like agitated, and that it keeps him on the dark side. It's like much easier to keep him on the dark side when he's itching all the time after his burns because he like it keeps him agitated, and that's like, you know, a dark side quality. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
You know? After getting most of his limbs chopped off, falling into lava, and seeing his wife die, the itches are what keep Darth Vader evil. I guess he
If
finally...
you think about it, though, if it's just constant, I mean, I could see it if it's driving it, like if it essentially drives him insane.
I guess from Return of the Jedi, he finally got that back scratcher for Christmas.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, but where does all of it come from?
they just got more on deck or something. I don't know.
Does he have a closet? A closet in his fortress?
Yeah.
Or something? We don't know. And I don't think...
And I don't know that we need to know. We just need to know he's Darth Vader.
Yep,
And that's what he looks like.
That's all we need to
And
know. He just takes his lightsaber and one-hands it. All
Yeah.
the way.
so those are our 5
Unanswered
questions of
Yes.
the Obi-Wan Kenobi, or for the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi finale, and what we have sort of at the end of Obi-Wan Kenobi's show, and going forward in the Star Wars franchise, what they're going to roll out.
Yep.
I'm excited for
I'm excited for it, too.
for the future of. I think that this show was a good sort, kind of like The Mandalorian, a good twist away from the movies.
From the normal.
Well, yeah, and even just like the
Yeah.
failure of the movies, like
I hate the sequels.
the sequel movies.
You either feel 3 ways about the sequels. You're either a Krennic in Rogue One. You remember Director Krennic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You either say, "Oh, it's beautiful." You're either Landau Calrissian. Landau. Ooh, I invented a new character. You're either Lando Calrissian, and you're just like, "I don't like it, but I accept it," or you're Anakin. I hate you.
Yeah,
And that's the
I'm
line.
Anakin.
Anakin.
Other than Force Awakens.
Other than
was
Force
pretty good.
Awakens,
But the last 2, it was all right. It was all right.
I'm not on board with the Force
It was
Awakens.
all right. I thought it was all right.
Okay.
Um,
Before we go, though, why don't we tell the people real quickly, real quickly, about what we are going to be doing on this channel besides
for
Star
the third
Wars.
time. For the third time, we've
Third time.
we've gone through this for the third time now. So what this channel's going to be is
everything and nothing all at once.
So the reason we call it Multiverse Monday is because we're going to be talking about a lot of different, like, from everything from like we just did, like Star Wars, Marvel,
Stranger
DC,
Things.
like, you know, kind of like
DC,
if we would have been doing this when the Batman movie came out, we would have been talking about that.
Stranger Things,
things like Stranger Things that are not even really superhero related, in in that universe type.
maybe
thing.
some Cobra Kai.
Some Cobra Kai whenever that new season comes out. I think there's a new season.
Yeah, season 5. Woo!
Okay, I like Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai
all the way. What else? There was something else. Halo.
We will be so that'll
Yeah.
be like our main video game that I think we talk about, unless that's subject to change if we were to find another video game or something. But for right now, Halo is probably the video game that we'd be talking about the most.
We're gonna be talking about the updates. We're
the
gonna be talking about
updates.
the co-op.
The new
campaign.
season's pretty cool. The new season, the new Halo Infinite update's pretty cool. I like
season
it.
2 is I like what the battle pass.
I like the new maps on it too.
I like them. Well, there's only 2.
Still. I like what they rolled out with the new maps.
It's getting better.
Yeah, the fact that they're trying to like save it and trying to salvage the game after that. A little bit of a rocky release.
Yeah, it first came out. People were like, and then like season 1 like fully
and
came
then
out.
maybe potentially a little bit throw some maybe Fortnite in there. Don't judge.
I can't believe you just said that.
It depends on what happens, I think. Right?
Depends.
Because Fortnite's kind of picking up its popularity again.
And yes, even
in a bit.
It's coming back from
and
a meme state.
To people can enjoy it again.
Yes, people can actually.
Other
enjoy
than
playing it now.
back from when there was little clusters of zombies on the map and just craziness. But this new map and all that, I like Fortnite right now. Fortnite's kind of fun right now, and I think a lot of people agree with that. I think there's still just like this, I don't know, like this stigma around Fortnite that it's
got
just
like
cringe.
The Among Us-esque.
Okay,
stigma.
there is the Among Us backpacks that just came out, but we don't need to talk about
those.
those.
They're horrible. They're so horrible. It's kind of cool.
If they had released now, the amount of hype there would have been if they had released those when Among Us was popular would have been massive. But so that's pretty much what our channel is going to be about. A lot of different things, which is why we call it Multiverse. I think Fortnite is cool to us too, like being people who like to talk about.
I just like the live events.
I like the game. Of course, the Battle Royale. I like the graphic style of Fortnite. I like all that, and I do like the concept of their collaborations being, like characters from all sorts of
genres. We got Walking Dead.
And so Fortnite is like the multiverse game in a way. And I think that's also what I think is cool about it. But, maybe when a new character comes out in Fortnite, we'll throw it in there. Probably never going to be a full episode, most likely, on Fortnite. Most likely. Never say never, but most likely.
I want to say never. Okay, well... Signing off, I guess, then.
I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Suggestions in the comments for what you guys think our sort of phrase at the end should be.
And if you have any unanswered questions from Kenobi, because...
Oh, yeah. Let us know in the comments.
We can only think of 5, but there's always more. There's always more.
And it's going to sound kind of cringe, but like and subscribe the videos. Look, we're new. We want to get a little bit of popularity. We're not expecting to become anything massive.
We don't.
I think we want a following mainly because we want a community.
It's cool being like in an indie studio, and by indie studio I mean a closet
in my house. But
man.
But I think having like a small community, even maybe if we get a big enough community, I think that we should consider starting a what is that?
Is that me?
Starting a Discord. Someone's phone is ringing.
It's not mine.
It's not. Was it mine? It might be mine.
Oh, it's yours, bro. That's
okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.